Okay. Welcome to the worm full moon, the Virgo full moon. I can see the moon peeking out the window. I just did a little video of it. But welcome to this Virgo full moon energy. So tonight, what you are going to need is a candle to set your intentions. You are going to need Palos Santo, sage, incense, or anything to clear your space, a lighter and or matches, your notebook and pen, drinking water if you'd like that, and then a meditation pillow, which is optional. And then for our exercise tonight, we're actually going to do something pretty cool. But what you'll need is I'm not sure if you guys are going to be able to see this. I actually ended up putting it inside a tin. That seemed the best way to do it. But I've got a bunch of herbs and here. I've got rose petals. I've got a bay leaf. Trying to smell what it is. Just different herbs and flowers and some epsom salt. And you can do regular salt, whatever you need. And then you can also grab some essential oils as well. I grabbed lavender and joy. So you can add those to the water as well. And then you'll just need a large bowl of water. So with that, I've just got a big, large bowl of water. And then what we're going to do is we're going to use these items in the water. We're going to charge it with the moon and then release it. So that's what you will need for this evening. If you have any questions, chat, you can do a message me in the chat box. But okay, so assorted herbs, spices, tea leaves, eucalyptus, basil, any of those things. You can use whatever you want. You can have as much as you want. You can have as little as you want. It's going to be the exercise of doing it so you can have the same thing and release it multiple times. So whatever it is that what you have works. So, all right. So let's get started. So as always, we are going to start with lighting our candle and setting our intention. So grab your candle, grab your lighter, and for this evening, I would like to set the intention that we are going to connect to this magical full moon Virgo energy. That we are going to pay attention to where our perfectionism is showing up. We are going to look where we can find opportunities of growth versus perfectionism. This is going to be a fun evening. It's going to be enlightening. It's going to be connective. And our angels, they're all going to be joining us in this evening. And we're going to be balanced to ourselves and this evening. So any other intentions you'd like to set, go ahead and do that. If you're just joining us, the items that you need are in the chat box. We just set our intentions. So you want to take a moment and set your intention. And now we are going to clear our space. So with your sage or Palos Santos or incense, you are going to light from your candle, from your intention candle. You are going to light your sage or Palos Santos. And then we are going to wave it and it be right. We are going to bring the polarity. We're going to bring the balance. We're going to bring in the lower vibration with the higher vibration. We're going to bring in heaven and earth. We're going to wave this until we feel good and complete. If you want your body, your herbs, your water, your stones. If you have any stones by you, clear your stones. And then when you feel complete, go ahead and set that aside. All right. Let's talk Virgo energy. So this full moon is a significant one because it is the last full moon as we end this cycle, the astrological cycle, the astrological new year. Virgo is the perfectionist. She is analytical, she is organized, and she's a little self-critical. She is also the servant. Think about Mother Teresa. She's always taking care of others. So it comes as no surprise that the full moon in Virgo is influencing us with its keen eye for detail and very intensive focus on what's working and what is not. But with the sun in Pisces, you'll need to be wary of what is coming up and if it is really what's in the current, reality, if it's clearly showing up for you. Work with this Virgo energy moon to confront and release where you may be holding on to perfectionism, as we were talking about. Admit to yourself how you're using it to hold yourself back and prevent yourself from doing the things that you want to do. Perfectionism is rooted in the desire for approval and what others think and what others think, as opposed to self-improvement, which is rooted in personal growth and is centered around self. So, does the perfectionist get in the way of you taking a leap in faith, launching that project, or allowing the world to see the true and real you? How does perfectionism show up in your life? How could it be blocking you from living to your fullest? The universe is challenging us to confront where we may be using perfectionism to hide or thwart our movement forward. You can also use this full moon energy to think about how you are acknowledging or not acknowledging your self-worth. You deserve better. So how can you show yourself this? How can you live your life from the vantage point that you matter and your authentic self deserves to be seen? So by taking the steps to dive deeper and asking ourselves these questions, it may unroot some hindering beliefs that we may have about ourselves and allow us to get to the bottom of some of our self-esteem issues, or we may even be finding ourselves becoming more aware of our self-worth, because Virgos have a very difficult time with self-worth. So if that's been coming up for you, not only this perfectionism, but this self-worth, then pay attention to that and see how that's showing up for you right now. And also finding it, this is also leading us to what it is that we truly desire or truly deserve. So the Virgo full moon is also the last, as I mentioned, the last full moon before the equinox, which is on Sunday. And that is ending the astrological year. And we're moving into the Aries energy, which is a very direct, forward action-oriented energy. Think about the professional athletes who kind of carry that energy, that Aries energy. That is the energy that we're moving into. So it gives you the opportunity, before we start this new astrological year, we're going to be able to cleanse this energy out with this full moon, because full moons are always all about cleansing the energy, and then reflect on the journey that we've had over the last 12 months. And then it also gives us the opportunity to create and set intentions for this year, the next 12 months moving forward. So setting those intentions, allowing the full moon magic to do its thing and showing up the way it needs to show up, but also working in harmony with the cycles of the universe. So you can find greater ease in the process of going with these flows, these ebbs and flows of the new moons, the full moons. So in everything that you do. So looking at things from a spiritual perspective and understanding the higher purpose, it doesn't spare us from working through our human emotions. So these are things that are still going to come up. These are still things that we're still going to have to work through, but it can create some ease and allow us to feel supported. So, and that is why we do these, so that you can understand that you're not alone, that you've got a group of collective people that are experiencing and going through the same thing, and that we're all trying to do this thing called being human together. And, you know, again, the Virgo energy is she doesn't like it when she's not perfect. So just remembering that you aren't perfect. We are all a work in progress. We are all striving for growth. And always remembering, I always give my Virgos or my strong Virgo energies that you're doing better than you think you are. That is your permission. And as somebody who's a Virgo rising, I need that permission all the time. I'm doing better than I think I am. I'm doing better than I think I am. I give myself permission to love myself. So we're going to kind of focus on that tonight through our meditation and then through our exercise. So I'm going to put the questions in the chat box so that you can copy them down if you want. And this is something I would like you guys to journal on later. But I really do encourage you to take some time over the next 24 to 48 hours and reflect on the question, answer some of these questions, sit with them, and figure out what intentions that you want to set. What would you like to wrap up as this astrological year ends? And what would you like to bring forward in this new astrological year as we get this push to move forward? So I'll put those in the chat box here in just a second. But setting some intentions on what it is that you want to see moving forward. So with that, we are going to get into our meditation. So you can sit, you can lie down, whichever is most comfortable for you. But you're just going to get yourself comfortable. Grab yourself some water if you need some water really quick. In fact, I'm just going to put these questions in the chat box really fast. They're there when we're done. So get yourself some water. Get yourself comfortable. Again, you can lie down or you can stay seated. All right. Relaxing your shoulders, rolling your shoulders out, moving your neck. Just starting to bring attention to your breath. So sitting comfortably in a quiet place where you can be free from distractions. Holding your spine neutral, again in a seated position or lying on the ground, but holding your spine in a neutral and tall position. Letting your hands rest comfortably in your lap. And if it's comfortable to you, closing your eyes or allowing your gaze to softly stare at the earth ahead of you. As you breathe slowly in and out through your nose. Spend some time with attention on your breath. Following the breath in the nose, down the throat, belly. Expand your belly as you breathe in. Pushing that air out. Contracting that belly. You can even put your hand on your stomach. Letting the air go back out your throat, up your throat, and out your nose. Just following the breath in and down, and up and out. Without forcing. Gently nudge your way into a longer inhale breath. And then a much longer exhale breath. Let the breath get quieter as your body softens and your mind does too. Allow your body and mind to become quieter. And now, at the center of your heart, imagine a source of radiant, soft, warm, white light. You can even take your hand and place it over your heart. The light is alive, vibrating, pulsing. Feel the light with your body. It's warm. It's movement. It's energy. It is the limitless source of love, positivity, and well-being within you. And because it is limitless, you can share the light. Feel the expansion of this beautiful, magnificent light radiating and pulsating under your hand, down your arms, and through your entire body. Feel the deep healing energy and love. Now before you, as I said, because this light is limitless, you can share this light. Invite before you someone with whom you would like to share this light. Someone you know, someone you care for, someone you love. Sit them directly across from you. They are sitting just as you are. Their spine tall and neutral. Their hands in their lap. You can see them breathing. You can sense the rise and fall of their chest. And now, because you love this person so much, you decide to send them 4 wishes. As you send them your light, you say silently to yourself, may this person have happiness and all the causes of future happiness. As you send them this wish, you also imagine light traveling across all space and time, from your body to theirs, filling them up with light. And then you say to yourself, may this person be free from their pain and suffering and all the causes of their pain and suffering. As you send them this wish, you equally send them more light. The light now filling their entire torso with well-being. And then you say to yourself, may this person never be separated from joy. May they always be immersed in joy, never touched by pain. Again, imagining more light sent over this wish. The light has now filled up their arms and their legs. And lastly, you say to yourself, may this person live always in a state of contentment, free from all of their grasping and free from addiction. And you send over more light with this wish. It fills up their neck, it fills up their head, their entire body is now glowing with light. Because of all of the well wishes you sent, your loved one, your friend, is now glowing. You see them having received your wishes. And you understand that they are happy, free from pain, joyful, and content. Their light is so bright that it bounces back to you. Your own light, now even brighter. Rest now in the presence of this light. And rest in the sensation in your body. How does it feel to see your friend so happy and so free? Recognize that it's by sharing with others that we experience fullness and self-love. Recognize that you are whole, you are perfect, you have everything that you need. Recognize that in order to have great self-love, you must expand the good things you feel about yourself and challenge any thoughts as soon as they arise. Now, in this expanded state, repeat these phrases to yourself or out loud. When I fully love myself, I am able to fully love others. Deciding to love myself is a wonderful agreement. Each day, I allow my love for myself to grow more and more. I am worthy of love, and I honor the joy that comes with it. Deciding to love myself unconditionally, no matter what, feels wonderful. I deserve love and self-respect. My self-esteem grows along with my self-love. I love and accept everything about myself. I completely and always love myself. Today, I love myself even more than yesterday. Truly loving myself is easy for me. The more I love myself, the better my entire health. I love every moment of my existence. Every part of me that makes me who I am is encompassed with love. Feel those affirmations in your body. Know them to be true. When we allow our natural love for ourselves to be expressed, love reveals its beauty throughout our daily lives. Now, bring your awareness back to your surroundings, back into the room, back into your body. Begin to wiggle your fingers and toes. And when you're ready, slowly open your eyes, taking a fresh breath, and know whenever you love yourself, you'll find love. You can go ahead and have a sip of water. And I would like you to grab your journal and write down anything that came to you. I'll give you about 5 minutes to write down any thoughts, any feelings, any information, anything that popped up for you. All right, I'll give you 5 minutes to do that. Got one more minute here. Alrighty. So if you need more time, if you want to write more, I encourage you to do that when we're done, and you can add on with the questions and the intentions that you want to set for the year moving forward, the astrological new year. So you can always come back to that. So for tonight's exercise, we are going to do some infused water. We're not drinking this water. I don't do that a lot of times, but we're not going to do that with this one. So what you're going to need is you're going to need your bowl of water, and then you're just going to need all of your herbs, your oils, whatever it is that you have sitting out before you. And you are going to take your large bowl of water. So again, you can do combinations. You can add whatever you want to this water. I'm going to do this a little bit so you guys can see a little bit more. So you can add whatever it is that you want to this water, but you can take any of your items below. And what you're going to do, how we're going to start this is you're going to start spinning your water. So in a clockwise, counterclockwise motion, however it is that you want to do that, you're going to just take your finger and you're going to start spinning your water. in a circular motion to activate the energy as you stir the water to receive the following. The life force in me connects with the life force of this water. You merge as one, supporting and lifting our vibrations higher. So again, the life force in me connects with the life force of this water. May we merge as one, supporting and lifting our vibrations higher. Once the water is nicely activated, go with your intuition. Take your first herb of choice and hold it in your hand. Assign the herb with an emotion, a feeling, or a situation that you would either like to release or you would like to call in. And you can state this out loud, or you can state it in your head if you don't have anybody by you. But I would encourage you to state it out loud if it is possible, because giving voice, it allows us to give voice to what we're doing. And then you'll add the herb or the oil or the lemon rinds or whatever it is to the water. You're going to keep repeating this process with all the ingredients that you have until you feel done and complete. So an example would be like holding the lavender, like if you had lavender buds in your hand, you'd hold that in your hand and you would say, I release any feelings or feelings of failure I have around being a mother, or I release any fear about, I don't know, if you have a situation, if you're getting stuck on this, you can send me what you're feeling. But basically what you're going to do is you're going to put any emotion or any feeling, you're going to tie this herb to any emotion or feeling or situation. Like I want to release my perfectionism. I'm doing better than I think I am. So I would hold the herb in my hand. I would infuse it with the energy that I am ready to release any perfectionist feelings I have inside of me. And then you can also do it with anything that you want to bring in. So sprinkle the bud in the water, and then after you've added the herb, after you're done adding the herbs, just shoot me a text in the box and let me know that you are done with that. So again, you can say this out loud. You can say this to yourself, taking the herb or I've got my lemon peels in my hand, and you are just going to give it a feeling, an emotion, a situation that you are ready to release. So I am going to release the feeling that I am not good enough. Again, I'm going to release the feeling that I'm not good enough. I'm going to call in my true divinity and power. Again, whatever's coming up for you guys, put it in this water. Give you a minute to do this. I call in peace, serenity, love. Call in my book. I'm gonna write. Right now, I call that in. Adding till you are done, till you feel complete. Oh, I have a good one. I am releasing any and all limitations surrounding money. And I welcome and call in abundance. Your water should look something like that. What I used to clear that. Okay, I'll give you in just another minute. I don't want to rush anybody through this, so. Okay, perfect. One I'm done. So. All right, so if you're done adding your herbs, now you're going to take your salt, your Epsom salt or whatever it is, and you're going to sprinkle this into the water. Okay. So you're going to sprinkle it into the water, and you're going to repeat this, or you can repeat whatever works for you. But you're going to say, I have made my wishes. I have set my intentions. These are the things I wish to release. There are things I wish to call in. They have been heard by the water. They have been heard by these herbs. They have been heard by my heart and soul. I now cleanse them all away. I surrender my intentions and desires to the universe. I trust that all will unfold for my highest and greatest good. I trust that whatever needs to come will come, and whatever needs to go will go. So once the salt is sprinkled in, begin stirring the bowl again the exact way that you did before, allowing the salt to melt. Dissolving away all of the energies you have sent out. Stirring, allowing it to dissolve. Bringing it all together. My Epsom salt is taking a minute to dissolve. But make sure it's fully dissolved. Now you can sit with this bowl of water as you take a little time to contemplate the questions that I have in the chat box. You can take those and paste them in a different spot if you would like, so that you can see them. I'll also go add them in the Facebook group as well, but if you want to copy and paste those like on a notepad or something on your phone or computer, you're welcome to do so. But you can sit with your water and contemplate. And then when you're done, as you're in a calm and soothing state and a state of release, once you're done with all of that, you can stick this in the window and charge it with it. So put the bowl, you can put it outside, you can put it in the window. It's supposed to rain here, so I'm going to probably put mine in the window. And then in the morning, you're going to discard your herbs and your water in your garden or in your grass, or even down the drain if that's what you want to do. But don't be tempted to hold on to any of the herbs. Let it all go. You can even flush it down the toilet. I put some lemon rinds in mine, so I'm not gonna flush mine down the toilet, but you can do that too if you want. So put it out in your garden, let it flourish. If you want to add anything to it, you can add, but sit with that water, allow yourself to go into a reflective state, and again, charge that water with the moon. So that is what we have for tonight, you guys. That concludes this little meditation. So we just want to thank you all for being here, everyone who was here for the live, everyone who is joining us for the replay. I'm so grateful for our new members because we actually had a few people sign up for this meditation. So I'm so grateful for you. I'm grateful for you being here. I'm so honored to hold space with you and to be able to do this process with you. Happy full moon, happy spring equinox, happy Aries season, and happy astrological new year, and happy St. Patrick's Day. It's a big day, you guys. Well, the other ones are on the 20th, but with that, again, I'm so honored to be in this space with you. And namaste. Go ahead and blow your candle. Thanks, you guys. I'm gonna stop this. Awesome. I'm so glad you guys loved it. Yay. Thank you for being here. You guys are amazing.